Yeah, the hardest part about being a sub is just finding the school and showing up. My job is done at 8 a.m. You know? Like I walk into class with the kids, you know, I'm like, all right, you know, just give me a minute to get settled here, all right? Because I just got here, okay? You know? So if you want to read a book at your desk for the next 5 or 6 hours, I will be right with you, you know? And then I have to give them my speech, you know, to set the tone for the day and to let them know that I do not mean business. You know, kids, today could be a very easy day for the both of us. If you just do what you're told, you do your work, and if anybody needs any help, I am not around. And then one of the kids raised their hand like, could we play a game? And I was like, does it require my involvement? Because I'm usually on my phone most of the day. I like texting my lady friends, you know? But I had one chick that didn't follow the rules because she kept texting me at night when I'm doing comedy. And I was like, no, woman, you need to text me during the day when I am with the kids and I am available, all right? None of this nighttime shit, I'm working. I taught first grade in the jungles before, if you're not familiar with the areas where they shot Training Day. It was pretty much like that. It was pretty much like that, you know? I was teaching first grade. These are 6-year-olds. And I was getting cussed out by 6-year-olds. You know, I had one kid that was running around the room, and I was like, hey, Jay Sean, you need to go ahead and sit down. And he was like, no, fuck you, teacher, bitch. And I was like, you know, we're going to the office, and I'm calling home. So I get on the phone with the dad, and I'm like, sir, I just want to let you know that your son was running around my room. I told him to sit down. He said, no, fuck you, teacher, bitch. And the dad was like, this is what you're calling me for? Waking me up at the crack of 11:30 to tell me this? He was like, don't you ever call me this early again. Fuck you, teacher, bitch. And then he hung up on me. I was like, where does he get it from? I was like, I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not a big person on relationships, man. I feel like a relationship is like an extra job. You know, you have to always consider the other person. You got to deal with all their issues and insecurities. It's a lot of extra weight. I don't even really like it when I have too much shit in my pockets, you know? Like, I don't feel free. I'm like, keys, chapstick, earbuds, it's too much, you know? And actually, not too long ago, I met a chick that was on the same page as me. 28-year-old black chick from Inglewood. And she was like, yeah, she was like, you know what? She was like, I don't want a serious relationship. She was like, we don't have to talk every day. I don't need to meet your family. She was like, matter of fact, you won't even be my boyfriend. You'll just be my N-word. And I was like, exactly. And then that made me feel even better about the relationship because that's a word that I can't say. So technically then I have no title in the relationship. You know? Like if anybody saw us out together and like, who are you to her? I am nobody. That's who I am. You know? And that's the N-word in the relationship that I want to be. So works out well. I've been dating myself for the last couple years. So it's going quite well. Have you ever masturbated so well that after you came, you had to take yourself out to a restaurant? You know, because the food that you had in the house wasn't good enough for you? Because I was like, there is no way that I'm going to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich after the performance that I just gave myself. I was like, Dave, we were going to the restaurant, table for one. I was like, you could order anything you want, dessert too. I was like, you hit all the spots. I was like, I can't wait to see you again. I don't believe in having to wine and dine women just to sleep with them. And I'm not against wining and dining a woman. I just feel like if you're going to do that, you should do it for genuine reasons. If you want to fuck me and I want to fuck you, I feel like I should be able to fuck for free. The last chick that I was dating, first time we went out, I bought her a drink, a Cadillac margarita from Fridays, $6. We ended up having sex that same night. And then a couple months later, she was over at my house. I live in Koreatown, and parking is very tight in my neighborhood. And it was fucking $32 for the parking. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'll take care of this, seeing as I've only spent $6 in the relationship thus far. And I was like, but then I rationalized in my mind, I was like, you know what, Dave? You've been fucking for 6 months, and you've only spent a total of $38. You know, for just 15 cents a day. So, hey, that was my time. You guys have been great. My name is Dave Getzoff.